Okay, for this activity, I'm sitting with an 18 and above peer, and I'm going to tell them how to go about interacting with an adolescent who has autism and how to best engage them in a social interaction. And for this activity, I'm using the game of Uno. And whenever we're playing games or anything like that, or doing anything with an individual with autism, it's very good to have very clear and defined rules for them to engage within, because they really enjoy structure. And if you have the directions, which I do, it's best to read them directly and then go from there, because any obscurities or abstracts are very difficult for them. So for this game, I am going to read the directions. The object of the game is be the first person to get rid of all of your cards in each round and score points for the cards your opponents are left holding. Points in the rounds accumulate, and the first player to reach 500 points wins. And actually, reading these directions, I've realized I've been playing Uno incorrectly my whole life. And then as far as the setup goes, each player draws a card. The player that draws the highest number deals. Count any card with a symbol as a 0. The dealer shuffles and deals each player 7 cards. Place the remainder of the deck face down to form a draw pile. The top card of the draw pile is turned over to begin a discard pile. Note if any of the action card symbols are turned over to start the discard pile. See functions of actions cards for special instructions. All right, now let's play. So do you have any questions as far as interactions with autistic individuals?
What kind of difficulties would you expect to run into?
They just have difficulty initiating conversation and being social. So to encourage conversation and being social, my game of Uno comes with blank wild cards. So some are, swap hands or just wild. So on some of these blank cards, I'm going to write questions to initiate conversation. So if I drop the card, they have to answer the question. So what's a good question I should write down?
Interests or hobbies?
All right, so I'm going to write down, pencil, thank you. Tell me your favorite hobby. So I wrote down, tell me your favorite hobby. And so if I get this card and I put it down, the autistic individual has to tell me their favorite hobby. And then from there I can go into questions as to why is that their favorite hobby, what attracts them most to that hobby, how often do they engage in that hobby, and things like that. And it kind of, it breaks up the monotony, and it also forces them out of their comfort zone within something they're very comfortable with, because playing a very regimented game like Uno, they feel comfortable. They don't feel as though I am forcing them to talk, and it gives them a sense of control over their environment and what they are doing. And it's always good to use an individual's strengths to play on their weaknesses and kind of combine the two. So they might struggle with conversation and being social, but they enjoy games and clearly defined activities. So that is my tutorial on playing Uno and initiating conversation with an autistic individual. Thank you.